Unless you upgrade on screencast files, you don't have the money to do. You only have a 5-minute recording limit. So, just excuse that. This is why this video might wind up being multiple parts. I want to see though something. What's the farthest in the United States? The city in the United States is farthest from another city with over 1 million people. Why over 1 million? Because if I try to narrow it down even further, there's 10 cities with over 1 million people, and then there's like 36 cities with over 500,000 people, which is like the next reasonable increment. So obviously New York and Philadelphia, they're pretty much going to be the closest, because look at how close they are. I mean, LA and San Diego are close, but I mean, still not like comparable. Like LA is still further from San Diego. Now we have LA, San Diego, San Jose. We have Houston, Austin, and Dallas. We also have New York, Philadelphia. Chicago is a city that is going to be mentioned in this video. I'm being pretty exclusive here, actually. Maybe I'll be more inclusive in the future. Probably not. I am, an exclusive person in real life. Oh, and Phoenix. I think that's all of them. So my initial gut guess would probably be Chicago. And here's why. Because if you think about it, I believe the closest city to Chicago, it's going to be either Philly or Dallas. And the fact that I'm guessing on two cities that are like really far apart is a bit alarming. So Philadelphia, it's about 760 miles. Houston, I think, is still farther. Houston is 1,083. Yeah. But, that's that. Because if you think about it, Chicago's in like the relative middle of the country. Well, you have cities around Chicago like Indianapolis and Columbus and St. Louis and all that, but none of them have 1 million people. Although Indianapolis does get closer to about 850,000 people, but none of them have 1 million. Although that's only if you have a U.S. perspective, because if you include Toronto in the mix, Chicago is then closer to Toronto, which in those cities are only 825 kilometers apart, which is like about 500 miles, I think, a little more than that. Now, I do want to look at San Jose to LA, because when you think of it like that, then those cities might be farther apart. And yeah, San Jose is the major city here, not for San Francisco, which is a bit further north. They're about, by car, only 41 miles. Okay, guess I was wrong. Or not wrong, but, well, maybe I was wrong. I want to see how far Phoenix to LA is too, though, because this, with Toronto in the mix, it might spice things up a bit. 372 miles. Okay. Well, it does appear, though, that we have an answer in Chicago, because even in the Texas Triangle, I mean, I know I-45 connects Galveston to Dallas and it goes through Houston. That's only 285 miles. Can't see Austin to Dallas being much more than that. I didn't do some proper research, and this was only a one-part video, I guess, so you're welcome.